Of the 1,000 things that makes Trump the worst president in history, there's one trait that stands above everything else, and we are experiencing it right now. I think Jack Reed said it best. He's a senator from Rhode Island. He's been in the Senate for 30 years. He served in the Army before that. He once taught at West Point, and he was involved in the military or politics through the Gulf War, the war in Iraq, the war on terror, and now this thing with Iran. And now in one sentence, he put the entire spotlight on Donald Trump. So what did he say? It's a lot easier to start a war than to end one. Now, this is not a novel learning, but this is the thing I was talking about earlier. The one trait that makes Trump the worst is that he is absolutely incapable of learning from others. Trump is the little boy who could watch 100 other little boys burn their hands on a hot stove. Then he would smugly and confidently walk up to the hot stove with his chubby little short fingers, say something like, "People say I'm the best at touching stoves," and mash his fat little hand right into the coils, then call his lawyer and sue the stove company. Now, it took us 20 years to get out of Vietnam. It took us almost 10 years to get out of Iraq. It took us 20 years to leave Afghanistan. And now Trump goes and attacks the wealthiest country we have attacked since World War II. A country with money, oil, and allies. But back to that original point, Trump doesn't care about any of this because he is not going to be the person to end it. He's never cleaned up anything in his life. Just like every other mess he's made in the past, either his dad, his lawyer, or Joe Biden is left doing the hard work. I guess if you're looking for some silver lining in this, I suppose you can look forward to the fact that in creating yet another mess for a Democrat to clean up, Trump just guaranteed a blue wave in 2026 and a two-term Democratic president in 2028.
Welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Prinnie Metz. If you are new, thank you so much for being here. So listen, the internet is in full chaos right now because the orange man lost it on national TV. Apparently he called for a ceasefire between Iran and Israel, told everybody to calm down, take 12 hours to chill, but then Iran went and bombed again in like 1 hour, not 12. And when he was asked about it on live TV, he snapped, like full on meltdown. And he even dropped the F-bomb unfiltered as a president. And some people are cracking up, others are like, is this our leader? Right? Anyways, let's get into these reactions and talk about what people are really saying online, because phew, it's messy. Anyways, yeah, we'll come back and talk some more afterwards. Let's keep watching.
Donald Trump, quickly explain how you gonna bomb the piss out of somebody and then get up here talking about some peace. Piece of what? A Kit Kat bar? How you gonna beat the snot out of somebody? Beat they brake shoes loose. And then talking about some, well, okay, let's not do anything we're gonna regret. Let's all chill out. What? I'm finna spin your shit for 40 days and 40 nights. I'm spending your shit for a whole quarter, a fiscal year, actually. Iran, let me talk to you. We didn't bomb you. I know you say everybody gonna feel it, but listen, we ain't bomb you. He bombed you. Here's what you do: Google Maps, Waze, Apple Maps, whatever you prefer. MapQuest, if you know what I'm saying, if you need that. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Big old White House, you can't miss it. And if that don't work, it's a place down in Florida called Mar-a-Lago.
Care what nobody say. You can hate or like Trump all you want. I don't care if you hate him, you love him, or like him, but y'all can't lie. That man is funny. This man cussed on national television. He said Israel and Iran don't know what the fuck they're doing. On camera, on TV, on live news. On live news. I've never seen a president do that in my lifetime, bro. In my lifetime. The F-bomb like that, like he just said it, then walked off. That shit had me rolling, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit had me rolling, but let me know what y'all think about that, man.
I told y'all the war is over. I said, you my son, you my son. Stop all that horse playing. 12 days, that's all it took. Who you know doing the war this fast? I'm that nigga. We dropped bombs on them. They retaliated. They threw their strikes. We intercepted them bitches like we Dion. I ain't gonna lie, they had me scared a little bit. Fuck is they talking about? I stopped World War III in 12 days. Y'all think they really gonna stop though? Yeah! When daddy say chill out, they chill out.
Yo, Trump is not okay. That man got on live TV and he said, they don't know what the fuck they doing. Nurse? I've never heard a president cuss like that on live TV. Like, this man is crashing out. This man is fucking stressed. And I don't feel bad for you because, like, you're literally making the situation worse. Like, you don't know what the fuck you doing. Like, you want to talk about them, you don't know what you're doing. And if you was really mad at Israel, stop sending these bitches aid. Stop sending these bitches money. Stop sending these bitches arms. Arms embargo. Like, you really that mad at Israel? Stop funding them to commit fucking war crimes. But are you gonna do that? No. And what you did was totally illegal. Like, you did, like, where's, like, no congressional approval. Sir, you don't know what the hell you're doing as a president. So, bye. The crocodile tears, the fake acting like you care, and the fake acting like you know, oh, you're just so, trying to get this war solved. You're not. Bye.
Did this man actually really just say that on national television? I get where he's coming from. I heard the details somewhat. I don't really know the full truth about it. But let me just ask you, does he think he knows what he's doing? Again, he just made matters worse between all of them, and in my opinion, he's deflecting at this point. He's saying that the two countries don't know what they're doing, but he's saying he does. Literally about to put us into WW3, and they don't know what they're doing. No, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody knows what they're doing. I don't understand the fight. I don't know why we're fighting. I know it's a years-long past issue, but honestly, it needs to cut out. It needs to come to an end. And then now we're involved. Over here, I'm living in Las Vegas. I'm sitting here minding my business, worried about maybe if something might drop. To be honest with you, no one knows what they're doing. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I should run for president. Maybe I would do a great job. I'd do immaculate. And then it's the cussing. It's so embarrassing. This literally is the leader of our country cussing on national television. I know a lot of people don't really care about that, and they think, oh, it's cussing, it's whatever. It's not that bad of a big deal. But it actually is. We're not going to sit up here and pretend like your mother didn't just pop you in the mouth for cussing in front of her. No matter how old you are, that is not okay. The children are seeing. They're looking up to you. So again, no, they don't know what they're doing, but neither do you.
So I've got an important question for all the maggots out there. Why are you guys all of a sudden worried about nuclear weapons? Nuclear weapons don't kill people. People kill people. Remember? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Trump supporters, yeah, wake up. Wake the fuck up. You suited and booted? Hello, Latinas for Trump. Get up. Are you suited and motherfucking booted? Get your ass up, babe. Get up. This is your day. This is your time to shine. Yeah, you want us to make America great again, right, babe? Get up. Get suited and motherfucking booted, bitch. Get up. Latinas, get up. Get up.
Am I the only one that's enjoying this decrepit old shitbag spiraling out of control because he's pissed off that he's the one who chose to fucking post and to brag about a ceasefire? And then Iran comes out on the world stage and says, no, we never even received a ceasefire deal. No. And then Israel stays silent the whole time. And now that he looks like a fool in classic Trump form, he is blaming everybody but himself and his administration. It's literally classic Trump. You create a problem, you point fingers, and it's just like a toddler with chocolate on his face. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Listen, guys, Trump brokered bullshit, and he's mad that we figured it out and caught on, okay? You can't lead a country if you can't even lead your own fucking lies. Remember that. And to all the people, all the MAGAs in my comments yesterday telling me I was going to have to eat my own words because the ceasefire deal's real, I hope you have a big appetite today because your bullshit is on the menu. And look, I don't mind being wrong from time to time or pointed out that I'm wrong. I'll take that. My ego's not that big, but you guys were loud and proud about this ceasefire that, well, never existed. I guess if you're gonna dish it up, you better be able to chew it, bub.
Okay, so the orange man goes on TV saying he told Iran and Israel to chill out. 12 hours, no drama, right? He basically gave them a warning, like, y'all better not do anything, right? And then, boom, less than an hour later, Iran apparently dropped a bomb again. So now he's standing there on national television being asked about what just happened. And y'all, he snapped, like, full volume, red in the face, said the actual F word while ranting about how disrespected he felt. No filter, just raw, angry, how dare they energy, right? And now some people are laughing, like, that's what you get for thinking that you can control the Middle East, right, in 12 hours. And others are saying, get ready, MAGA, your war is coming. And then there are people straight up calling him the worst president in history, right? Even some of his supporters are looking a little nervous because, I mean, who likes a leader who looks like he's losing control, to be honest, right? And, you know, seeing someone yelling and cursing on TV in response to a literal act of war, that is not exactly strong leader energy. So what do you guys think? Was the orange man right to be upset? Did he completely embarrass himself on live TV? Let me know in the comments. I would like to know your thoughts on that. And shout out to the creators featured in the video, and I'll see you on my next one.
Breaking news, Donald Trump just stated anybody 18 through 25 with a juvenile record, boy or girl, has to enlist into the army. So y'all get ready. All the ones that want to be on baddies, all them YNs, anybody that on a shiesty, get ready. Chitty chitty bang bang. It's all over CNN, Fox News, World News, National News, Top News, YouTube, TikTok, as you see. It's going down. I mean, but y'all always like to fight and always want to shoot. Y'all, this should be fun, right? Everybody finna have fun doing this shit, right? Might as well out here dying in the hood and shit. Might as well go out there and die for your country. It's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Stop posting that you're not gonna fight in a war that you're not going. Bitch, you won't even go to fucking work. And nobody expects you to do anything, okay?
I have one question. What about those eggs? Y'all remember that? What about the cost of eggs in the United States? What about the cost of gas? What about the cost of life itself in this nation? Donald Trump said that if Kamala Harris became president, we would be at war within 6 months. Homeboy, you did it in 5. Donald Trump said that on day 1, as a matter of fact, before he even became president, he said the war between Russia and Ukraine would be at an end. The war is still raging. And now, we just bombed 3 nuclear facilities in Iran. When the director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, came out in March to members of Congress and said, Iran is nowhere near a nuclear weapon. Benjamin Netanyahu, the prime minister of Israel, has been saying for over 30 years, Iran is making a nuclear weapon. And there has yet to be an iota of evidence to prove that. An iota. This is no different than George Bush's whole campaign on Iraq having a nuclear weapon. Weapons of mass destruction. And turns out the whole thing was a lie. And now, our service members in the Middle East are at risk because we're getting involved in foreign wars, which Donald Trump said he would not do. This was Israel's fight, and it should have been left to Israel. I just say again, what about those eggs? Where did that go? There was all this talk about Kamala Harris starting a war. What is this? We're supposed to be cutting government spending. Now we're dropping bombs that are worth $18 million each. We're almost $40 trillion in debt. Going back to the Middle East, where I thought a lesson was learned, and a hard-fought lesson. This is utter madness.